As soon as the spoiled girl opens her mobile phone box, she finds a cheap phone inside. She gets angry, throws the phone on the floor and says, "I didn't want this cheap phone." Then she picks up the cake and smashes it on her mother's face. The mother, upset, says, "Don't you understand? I didn't have enough money." A poor girl who works in the house as a cleaner comes with a cloth and gives it to the mother. The spoiled girl says to the poor girl, "Go away. This is not your matter." The mother says, "Don't talk to her like that." The spoiled girl replies, "Can't you see? She's just a servant." The mother says, "This is not the way I taught you. You need to learn a lot from this girl. She knows the value of things. She helps her grandma just to earn one plate of food." The spoiled girl says, "Then you should give her that phone and buy me an iPhone 15. The mother says, "You know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm giving this phone to Anita. This was your real gift, but because of your rude behavior, I won't give it to you anymore." The spoiled girl says, "But Mom, it was my gift. She doesn't even know how to use it." The mother replies, "That's not your problem. She'll use it for her school, and I'm sure it will help her a lot." The poor girl thanks the mother. Then the mother tells her daughter, "If you keep acting like this, you'll never get a phone. Understand?" The spoiled girl asks, "So what should I do now, Mom?" The mother says, "Start by sweeping the floor." The mother leaves with the poor girl. Later, the grandma, who is cleaning, sees the mother and asks, "Madam, what happened?" The mother says, "Don't worry, it was my daughter's behavior." The old woman says, "Oh no, maybe she was joking. You know, kids act like that." The mother says, "No, I know my daughter well. She did it on purpose." The poor girl shows the mobile to her grandma and says, "Madam Myra gave it to me. It was for her daughter, but since she misbehaved, Madam gave it to me." The old woman asks, "Madam, is that true?" The mother replies, "Yes, I gave it, only for some time, until my daughter learns how to respect and value things. After that, Anita can decide whether she wants to return it or not." Later, the spoiled girl comes to the old lady and says, "I'm hungry. Give me food." The old woman replies, "For your mother's respect, I won't give it to you. You'll have to take it yourself." The girl angrily fills a plate and drops it on the floor in front of the old woman. Hearing the sound, the mother comes and asks, "What happened? What broke? It was you, wasn't it?" Just then, the poor girl walks in and says, "No, madam, the plate slipped from my hands. I'm really sorry." The mother tells her daughter, "I misunderstood you. I'm sorry." The girl replies, "It's okay, Mom." The mother hugs her and leaves. The poor girl starts picking up the broken plate pieces. The spoiled girl comes near her and says, "I'll clean it. Thank you for not telling my mom the truth." The poor girl says, "Don't worry, it was nothing." The spoiled girl realizes her mistake, and both girls become good friends. They go outside to throw the trash. The poor girl says, "Maybe you should take your phone back now. Did you learn anything?" The rich girl replies, "Yes, but you need it more than me." Suddenly, a boy comes and snatches the phone from the poor girl and says, "Anita, where did you steal this phone from? Looks like some rich person gave it to you." The girl says, "My grandma's madam gave it to me. Please give it back." The boy refuses, but both girls hit his foot and somehow grab the phone back and run. After reaching a safe place, the rich girl asks, "Who was he? And how did he know you?" The poor girl replies, "He's my uncle. My grandma has to give him all her salary. If she doesn't, he hits her." The rich girl says, "I'll tell my mom to do something." The poor girl says, "No, my grandma doesn't want anyone to know what he does to her. She's afraid he might go to jail." The rich girl takes her piggy bank, breaks it, takes out the money, and goes to the poor girl's grandma. She says, "These are my savings. I want you to give this to your son so he doesn't bother you and Anita anymore. You helped me when I was hungry and alone." The old woman says, "No, dear, I can't take this money. My son is my responsibility." Just then, the madam arrives and says, "What's going on with your son? Please tell me the truth." The old woman says, "Madam, my son is involved with bad people. He's in deep debt. I give him my full salary to protect him." The madam says, "Olga, I want to talk to your son. I want to offer him a job in my company, but only if he wants to work honestly." The old woman replies, "Really, madam? God bless you. I'll call him right now." The mother turns to her daughter and says, "And you, my daughter, you have a kind heart. You offered your savings to help Olga. That shows you now have compassion and understand the value of things." If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.